you're a professional?
Are you?
That's it, Clark. Show him who's boss.
Oh, we're all in this together.
Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome to another one on the Clark Griswold YouTube channel. I, of course, am Mr. Clark Griswold. I'm happy you guys are here. If you are a first-timer, welcome. Thank you to my old subscribers, my plethora of subscribers that
A what? A plethora. Oh, yes. You have a plethora. Jefe, what is a plethora?
Why, Wapo?
Well, you told me I have a plethora. And I just would like to know if you know what a plethora is. I would not like to think that a person would tell someone he has a plethora and find out that that person has no idea what it means to have a plethora.
I've got also on YouTube as well as Twitter, so I thank you guys for that. It's much appreciated. We had a really good day today. Again, on Monday, we hit on Ford, we hit on BAC, and we hit on CCL, okay? So those three were all really good plays. You can check my Twitter for those. I think we were 20% plus on all three of them. Then we hit a 30 and 30 play on SPY again for about 20%. So guys, we're killing it in the market. We're knocking it out. We're hitting all these base hits, and I consistently tell you guys, 10, 15, 20%, take them, take them, take them, take them. Okay? Take those all day long. Get your 50% a week, 200% a month, and build up that account, guys. And that's the way to do it. Small, consistent gains. Okay? Consistency is the key, and every once in a while, you'll get those little homers that'll get you really excited. But take those base hits, okay? Guys, today we are doing a watch list, obviously, for the day trades for March 15th on Tuesday. Rob Smith calls this 2-2 on a Tuesday. He likes the reversals on the Tuesdays. But even if you just want to watch this as a learning tool, okay, where to get into trades, how to get into trades, what to look for, all these videos that I guys put out for you guys on a daily basis are really good for that. They're good for screen time. They're good for watching and getting muscle memory in there. So when you just look at the screen, you see the setups, okay? And you see the plays and you see what's going to be presented to you in the following day. Okay, so Home Depot, this was one of our plays today. And we gapped up. So here, we opened up here, okay? At the top of this white outside bar. So this was the Friday bar. This is the Monday bar. So we opened up here and came back down. And we hit the 50% mark of this candle, and I called it out on Twitter. I said Home Depot is set for an outside day. Let's go check it out here. I think this is it actually here. So if we go onto my Twitter, there's a PayPal one I called out. And where's Home Depot? There's our plays. So here's our wins. Carnival Cruise Lines, Ford, and BAC. Small, consistent gains like this will make you a great trader. No doubt, guys. So there's the PayPal one that I called out. And here's Home Depot. This has a very good chance to go outside today. That was 7 hours ago that I called that out. Home Depot had a rough path to get here. It was very up and down. But it did hit this outside bar. We did have the day and the week go red. So high probabilities again, guys, and that's all we play. I didn't play this to go outside, but it's information if you guys want to play it, that it's out there, okay? So because of that, we have an outside bar. It's now a actionable signal if we break these triggers, okay? So on the outside bar, an outside bar breaks the high and the low of the previous bar, whether it's a day, week, month, minute, or second, it does not matter. And we will play these outside bars. So we take triggers on calls at 324 once we hit the top of the wick. Triggers for puts at 316.21 at the bottom of the wick. We're looking for targets. We take the bottoms of the preceding wicks. Okay, so here, or the top of the preceding wicks if we're taking calls. Now, if you want to go look for, if you think this gap is too big, it's a $10 gap there. So then we go down to the hourly chart. Okay, and then you just start looking for the next next bottom candles. Okay, I'll just change the colors to green there so you guys have an idea. So there's one, there's one, and there's another one. Okay, so then we go back to the daily chart, and then you can see your targets. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 targets if we break the low. Now, I saw a lot of questions coming out about strike prices and expiry dates. So for me personally, guys, when I'm taking a strike price, I look for either, like if this one is at 324, I'm either taking the strike of 324 or I'm taking the next one up. So likely 325, okay? And that's all I'm taking on a day trade. And if we're going to the bottom side, this one's 316.21, so I'm either taking 316 or I'm taking 315. Okay? That's the way you play it. And your expiry dates, I take the closest expiry. For Home Depot, it's probably Friday. Okay, but I take the closest expiry date too. Okay? That's how I play those. Next up, another construction supply, Lowe's outside bar. Same as we had in Home Depot. So 227.71 for the calls, 221.13 for the puts. These pink lines are my weekly swing setups. Okay, so we have not broken either one of those. JP Morgan, JPM is the ticker symbol. Outside bar, inside bar. And I'll always tell you guys, this is a powerful setup when you get this 3-1 setup. A 3 being an outside bar, a 1 being an inside bar. This 1 showing consolidation. And these are high probability trades. So on this one again, we're taking calls at 132.93 and puts at 129.18. And guys, just so you know, I'm going to be putting out today a top 3 list for you guys as well, in addition to this list of 22 or whatever plays there are. Okay, so KDP, I play Dr. Pepper quite often. Sometimes the spreads aren't great on it, so it's hard to get in. But we have so again, a 3-1 setup, but it didn't materialize. We had a second inside bar, so now we're showing consolidation on 2 straight days on Keurig, on KDP. So this is another high probability setup. We're taking calls at 37.20. Puts, I'm just going to tag this down a little bit lower. Puts at 36.82. And if we go back in time to see if there was another double inside bar, they're super rare that you get 2 inside bars. And I don't even see any going back as far as we are here. So it's a super rare pattern. And it's just showing compression. It's like a spring. It's coiling and it's getting ready to explode in one direction or the other, and that's likely going to happen tomorrow because a triple inside bar is extremely rare. It can happen, but I would look for KDP to be a really good play tomorrow. Okay, MasterCard had a 2 up. Now a 2 bar is anything that crosses only one side of the previous candle. So of course this one passed the high side of the candle, so we call that a 2 up. This one right here, this green candle, only passed the low of the previous candle, so that is a 2, but it's a 2 down. Okay, so we look for 2 downs that finish green, and we look for 2 ups that finish red, and that gives us high probability. The other thing, look here guys, day, week, month, quarterly, yearly, all red. We have full time frame continuity to the downside. We have a shooter candle, which is a bearish pattern. We have a 2 up that finish red. If you want this indicator here, go into your indicators in TradingView, type in time frame continuity, and the author is Board Rider B. Okay, so we'll take puts on this one all day at 327.05 when we trigger. Okay, this is likely going to fall tomorrow. I'm not, again, nothing's 100% positive, percent correct. If anybody tells you that they have a 100% rate of trading, they're lying to you. The market is unpredictable. You can't be 100%. You're going to be wrong. Okay, it is what it is. You're going to be wrong at some points, and that's okay. The key is to get consistently base hits and consistent wins, okay? With small losses, okay? That's what we want to try and achieve, is small losses. Okay, so MNST Monster Beverages, another beautiful 3-1 setup here, full time frame to the downside. So we can take calls at 74.75, puts at 73.13, but given this shooter candle, given the time frame continuity, I'm going to say this one is likely to trend lower tomorrow. Okay, ORCL Oracle, another beautiful 3-1 setup. And guys, if you see these, you can almost guess what's going to be on my top things of things to look at tomorrow, to be in, okay? If you see a 3-1 pattern or an outside-inside bar pattern, those are the top plays. Okay, so again, Oracle, outside-inside bar, 3-1 setup, calls at 78.61, puts at $75.48. ORCL is the ticker symbol. Palantir, PLTR, that one's coming off. QQQ, I think, is coming off as well, so we don't have a setup there. Target, TGT is the ticker symbol. Again, here's one. We had a 2 down, okay? Only passed below the low of the previous candle, but we did finish green. The day and the week are currently green. Okay, so I am going to look for this thing to reverse to the upside. 2-2 on a Tuesday. 2 down, 2 up. So we can take calls at 211.05. There is your first target, the top of that outside bar candle. Whoops, that's not it. That's it. Okay, TGT. American Airlines, AAL is a ticker symbol, outside bar. So we can take calls at 14.80, puts at 13.72. PYPL, guys, this is the other one I called out on Twitter. I said this thing is going outside bar, and I knew it. We opened here, came down, and we started coming back up. I called it early in the day. If we go back up into the Twitter feed, right there, PayPal, 6 hours ago, also looking at an outside day. Okay, and sure enough, an outside day. So we can take calls on PayPal at $100.66, puts at $94.50 on that beautiful outside bar. CVX, Chevron Corporation, look at this full time frame to the upside, looks beautiful. We have a 2 down again that finished green. So we are looking for calls here on Chevron at 166.82. The one thing I would caution, if you're into profits early, I would take them, because this broadening formation here is showing us exhaustion, and we could have the possibility that this thing comes down and drops. So get into this area, get your profits out, okay? And I'm not going to go through that one. BIDU, again, we had this gap down here on BIDU, so this gap has to be filled. We do have a 2 down that finished green. The day and the week are green. So we can look for calls at 116.51 and this gap to possibly get filled tomorrow on BIDU. DocuSign, DOCU, tight little inside bar. There's a big gap to fill up here. The day and the week are green. Okay, and this is a tight bar. So again, this thing should move tomorrow in one direction or the other. So we can take calls at 75.74, puts at 71.79. Procter & Gamble, again, a nice little inside bar. Calls at 146.06, puts at 143.36. Guys, if you like what I'm doing here, just give me a quick little thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. The bell gives you notifications for when I send out videos like this every day. Swing setups, monthly setups, informational videos, learning tools, motivational videos, okay? So all kinds of things, good stuff for you guys to follow along on. But if you do like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you think the video sucks, well, thumbs down and let me know why, okay? And if you like the video where I put out the 3 top plays, let me know if I should keep putting those out. I think I probably should. I think they help you guys out a bit. Then let me know if this full list helps you guys out. I don't know if it's too much for you guys, if it's too much to look at, or if you guys would just prefer maybe a short list of 5 or 10 instead of, you know, going through a whole list of 25 and you guys kind of deciphering what you guys like to play. Okay, so we'll carry on here. Twitter had a 2 down that finished green, so we'll take calls on this one at 33.97 on Twitter. VLO, inside bar. I'm not sure how Valero trades normally. It's not a stock I normally trade, but it is on my watch list. So I'm not sure how the bid-ask runs on this. If anybody knows offhand, then again, just comment down below. Calls at $92.20, puts at $88.87. CAT, C-A-T, that's Caterpillar Inc. 2 up that finished red, so we can look for a bit of a reversal on CAT tomorrow. 212.84 is where we're taking our puts on CAT. Macy's, ticker symbol M, 2 down, finished green. We can look for calls at 24.20 on Macy's. And guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Look for the next one coming up with the top 3 plays to buy tomorrow. And that's it. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye-bye.